Hi guys. Hi. I know I have been away for so long and I apologize, but first things first, thank you so much for your love and light and prayers and just checking in on me constantly, because I have been kind of going through some things. So one of the first things you'll notice, different surroundings. I have moved. So in the midst of everything else that was going on, I was packing and trying to get ready for a move. So just as an explanation, my lease was up at my previous space, and these days they just charge you so much money to go month to month. It made more sense for me to move in with my parents for 3 months while the house is being built, and then we'll all do the move together from this space to the new house. So I'm in a new space, but not the new house. Not yet. That's coming. Yay. So you'll notice boxes and things in the background because we are in the midst of packing and getting my parents ready for the move to the house. So forgive the fact that you may see some things in the background that aren't decorative, but we're in a space of moving and downsizing, so just know that. And so I mentioned in the last video that I posted that I was dealing with some health issues. And again, thank you guys so much for your prayers and love and light, because I really needed it and I felt it. I really did. So I really appreciate that. I have been going through some strange things. Starting in May, my birthday month, I started having sharp shooting pains at the bottom of both of my feet. It progressed after about a couple weeks of having that into all of my toes going numb. They've been numb ever since. And so I was having the numbness, the sharp shooting pains that started to progress. They started to shoot up my legs. Also, I had aching pains in the balls of my feet, and so I got to a point where I could barely walk. I was limping. I was in constant, excruciating pain. And my doctor was trying to figure out what was going on with me. I was referred to a podiatrist initially. They ruled that out, and I figured that it wasn't a podiatry issue. It's a neurological issue. So I don't know what the delay was, but my doctor finally referred me to a neurologist after trying to give me some pain meds that slightly helped but didn't quite help. So the neurologist confirmed that it was a neurological issue. I had a form of neuropathy is what they call it. And I actually have a form that's called peripheral neuropathy, and it's in the lower part of your body, and typically it is an indication of the onset of either diabetes or multiple sclerosis. So to say that I was heartbroken when I heard that news is an understatement. So the neurologist sent me to have an MRI done, as well as some extensive blood work and nerve testing on my feet. First of all, let me just say, fortunately, MS was ruled out. So happy about that. Diabetes, completely ruled out. Surprisingly, even pre-diabetes was ruled out. And I say surprisingly because I am a sweets fiend. So I'm super happy about that. But the nerve test confirmed that I have permanent nerve damage in my feet. So the numbness that has now spread to not just my toes, but the front part of my feet is permanent, unfortunately. The neurologist also changed my pain medication to a pain medication that typically people with fibromyalgia take. So it's for neuropathy and consistent, constant pain. So that has helped me much more. The downside of that medication, though, is it makes me a bit cloudy. So I have moments after I take the medication that I'm a bit just not necessarily out of it, but I really have to concentrate to focus on things, and I'm not too happy about that. And I'm not a fan of pain medication in general. I don't want that to be the long-term solution, because it's not a solution, it's just a band-aid. So fortunately, and ironically as life sometimes is, my father has always deferred to natural medicine. So instead of medications, looking at vitamin deficiencies and things that you can do on a homeopathic level to address certain medical issues that you may have. So I say ironically because right around the time that this started to happen with me, he was doing a lot of research on vitamin B and B12, B6, all different kinds of vitamin D, and what the deficiencies are and how they present in the body. So he found that a lot of the symptoms that I was experiencing were a condition or a symptom of vitamin B12 deficiency. So he has me on this regimen now of different kinds of vitamin B medications, or supplements I should say, and we're hoping that eventually I can kind of back off of the pain meds, because again, I don't like the side effects, and even if I didn't experience any side effects, long term, you know, any kind of medication you're taking is killing your liver, and I just don't want to take pain meds forever. So that's the way that we're trying to address it right now. I am doing much better. I can walk without a limp, which is amazing. All of that complicated my moving process, because even when I was at rest, I was in such extreme pain that it was like, it was impossible to do anything. And it was worse when I was at rest. When I was off my feet, I had much more sharp shooting pains, the throbbing in my feet, my feet were swelling. I was really going through it. I mean, I really was. And I'm just so thankful that now I know what it is, and that it's being treated, and that, like I said, I can walk without a limp. I can lay down, I can sleep, because I wasn't even able to sleep at the time because the sharpshooting pains would wake me up out of my sleep. And I'm not a person who has a high tolerance for pain anyway. So I'm telling you guys, I was really, really going through it. So again, I cannot say it enough. Thank you so much for the outpouring of love and support and prayers, because I really felt it, and I just love you guys for that. I love you guys. So moving forward, this is an exciting time. The house is being built as we speak. Maybe not at this moment, but you know, right now. And I found out that just a few miles up from the house, there's a boat ramp onto the Potomac. There is a beautiful park where you can sit and there's not a beach, but you know, you can walk down to the water, and it's just so calming and beautiful. So I will film some of that when I get there. Hopefully I find some friends with boats. We can take advantage of that boat ramp and all of that. But I'm super excited about the new house. Living with my parents right now, and we're already starting to adjust to living together again. It'll be even better when we have much more space to do so. So pray for me right now, because we got to get my parents to a place where they've downsized. They have lived in their apartment, this apartment, for 35 plus years, and I understand that it's going to be a huge adjustment for them as well. So we're working through all those things, but I am just excited. Cannot wait to get into the house and share that with you guys. That 3 months from now will be our reality. In the meantime, I'm going to try to make videos as I can. I definitely want to come back to the community, but my time is kind of crazy, and then with my parents' schedule as well. But I will have a Music Monday posted next week, and I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated on what's going on. I will be able to be much more regular once we get into the house, but while I'm at my parents', I'm going to try my best to film, and I just miss you guys so much. And my hair, no real updates. I just washed it yesterday, so it's nice and fresh right now. I still haven't gone for my lock repair because I just haven't had time, obviously, with all that's been going on. And as soon as I get that done, I will post it and let you guys know how that went. My hair's gotten super long lately. I don't know what's going on with that. Not complaining, but great. So I'm going to do an update on my hair and the length and all of that soon. So I will be back with another Music Monday next week. And thank you guys again for all your love and support. And I will be trying to keep you as updated as possible. I will try and do some filming of the house as it's being built. I'll be doing an inspection, so like I said in my previous video about the house, and so if I can film any of that, I definitely will, so I can share it with you guys. And I'll be back soon. Love and light to all of you. Again, love for the support, and I will be back very soon, okay? Love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye.